Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Pennsylvania going up against Los Angeles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And today on the hill, Jake Arrieta.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Reigns makes the grab, one away. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Guerrero, a strong-armed right fielder, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
2-0.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the right-hander deals. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction.
Here goes the runner. Fought off foul. Buxton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today, Jake Arrieta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Outside.
Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. And that's a little bit high. Ball 2. And that chops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first. Yelich out on the play. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That's a little bit low. 2 outs, base is empty. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, and now the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Mark McGuire.
Arrieta back to work. That one outside, and that's ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Line drive. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
High fly ball right field. Carroll gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. This is Corbin Carroll. Trying to bunt his way on. On the run, sends it over to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one misses. And now 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Crow Armstrong on third. Carroll stands at second. No outs. And now it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons. Infield comes in now. Golden opportunity right here. In the air, left field. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And Guerrero is set down. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. New inning getting started. Leading off, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, bases empty. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting.
Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And he lays down a bunt. McGuire. Oh, a great flip. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. So up next, Tim Raines. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here comes Christian Yelich. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Buxton settles underneath it. Makes the grab for the second out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get.
Runner takes off on the ground. Altuve sends it to first. That ends the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Yeah, the batter now, Mark McGuire.
Nope.
And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Shohei on the go. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Here's Yelich at the dish. Grounded out his first time up. And that misses. Ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Shohei on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
He's safe.
He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just get.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Back here in Denver, bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. High fly ball out into left center field. Yelich snags it, and there's one down. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Glove side, but it gets through. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And gone. A 2-run shot. It's 4-1. Ted Simmons, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Check swing called strike. 2-2.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubs.
De La Cruz. Glove flip for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Arrieta back to work. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 balls, no strikes to count. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton, 1 for 2.
25, Byron Buxton.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
To the right side. Albies over to first in time. That takes care of. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. Bunting for a hit. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. He bunks his way aboard to lead off the frame. So they in Tim Raines. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Fastball is outside.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something. And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Yelich up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. First pitch misses. Luke Weaver taking over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 7-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next one off the plate inside. And it's 1-1. Try to bunt his way on. Altuve. It's safe at first. A bunt single. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. Runner on the go. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Runner takes off. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Simmons stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Outside, that's a ball.
Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So first and new pitcher on now, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Good job to fight that one off. This one smacked out to left center. And it looks like trouble. Coming home. 1 run across. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Kopech deals. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Kopech under it. He's there. He's got it. And it's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-3. And now it's going to be Mark McGwire. Still only one out here in the inning. And now 2-0.
That's inside.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. And we're back. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. 1-2 here. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And now 1 away. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Check swing, and that's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Inside, and it hit him.
That ball got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. New pitcher on here, Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement, and he lays down a bunt. Altuve, and that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. So up next, Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, we pulling up, kicking in the front door. Yeah, say you about that action, we know it's a front door.
And that's outside.
That's outside.
Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Salvador Perez. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that
Inside,
ball.
ball 1.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss there. No
Ball,
outs.
1 strike.
Runners at first and third. Next
That's
pitch
ball 2.
misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kopech.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. And now Byron Buxton.
Well, it's always great when you can play to run, but that was a little bittersweet right there. They got the run across, but the double play puts a damper on a bigger inning potentially.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Outside.
out.
Yeah, the count 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that is that. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Harrison, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Ted Simmons digs in now. Lifted in the air, out to left, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in toward.
Bregman fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Kopech back to work. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 away. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1. Off the plate, ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next offering misses down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Smith.
Strike one. Bunting for a hit. Altuve. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1. That one at triple digits. Nobody out. Runner at first. Bunted back towards the pitcher. And the bunt doesn't work out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he
Now coming in to pinch hit, Gary Sanchez.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Left field, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He circles the bases. It's 12-4. And now, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. And at second with one away, Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. Altuve to first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. There goes the runner. Squeeze attempt misses. No ball. Throw there. Safe. Battling here as he fouls it away. Albies, the runner at third. Crow Armstrong at second with one away. Well struck right field. That one carrying. One run is in, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
My life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth. I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright. 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 And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me. Be looking at you from the face down. One down, scheming. And let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. Where pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her. That's what I know. 20 of them in the Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to side my faces all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they I make a beat just go. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, but baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the, when I hit hard. The mission to make, I need to
Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Max Meyer. What do you look for here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
To first, one up, one down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now up for St. Louis, Michael Harris II. Lindor on the move. In the air, left field, down the line. Nabs it. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Our starter in this one, Sonny Gray.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Juan Soto now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And brings it in at the wall. And now here is Jesus Sanchez. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Edwards off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
In the dirt, blocked. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here in Miami, top of the 2nd, and here's the catcher, Jay31rodriguez. Raging back towards the wall. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Meyer, a 6-foot righty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Just off the outside edge, and the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And that's outside. Riley. Throws across the diamond, and Real Muto is out. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Brendan Donovan.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Second inning here, no score. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
And Nato is set down on strikes. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1-1.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for Miami, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And he gets tied up right there.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base. But this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
They get the force, and that ends the inning. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Meyer back to work. Fouled off left side. Riley makes the catch, and there's one down. So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. Up the middle, Edwards. Throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Not in time. He's safe. 2 outs. That one misses. 3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. JT Real Muto will hit next.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And here's the rookie catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first.
You're out.
And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Juan Soto. And there's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike. Ball.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that one finds its way through. And that means Austin Riley will have a chance to hit. Here comes Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That one down the line, and foul ball. On the ground, right side. Throws to first.
That's an out.
And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Nolan Arenado. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground left side. 6, 4,
That's it.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning. And now Jesus Sanchez. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Digging in, Isaac Paredes. Gets under it and pops it up. Win. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the fifth, and now the DH, Ivan Herrera. Herrera, 24 years old, and he's usually a catcher. Today, he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. In the air out to center. Outman makes his way towards it. And there's one away. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Just missed.
Off the plate.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. This one in the air right field. Soto really on his horse for it. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in Miami, here's the second baseman, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby.
On the ground to short. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Stepping in, Jonah Bride. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonah Bride.
Fouled off. He was late.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
This one smoked out to left. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. His first at bat was a strikeout. Runner on the move. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Runner takes off. Liner, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Meyer back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Cards definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
Oh, now a great stop, and they get the out. And here is Michael Harris II. Outman going back on this one. Out of here. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
traders. I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors while I'm